Hello everybody and welcome to the Netherblock, the show where three idiots try to build... What?
Well, I was told I had a surprise waiting for me. I found surprise number one.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Netherblock, the show where we try to build a giant block of nether. 64 by 64 by 64 in dimension.
Well, try is the right word.
I mean, we haven't done it yet.
I guess, but it's not really a trying, it's just we're doing it.
It's more of a persistent eventuality.
Yes.
Possibly.
We didn't try very hard last week where we just mined.
Hey, you know, that was important. That was a really interesting episode, by the way. Mother of
I
God.
could not believe how fast the time passed. I was like, I'm gonna look down at my clock and see if maybe, 20 minutes has gone by, and it was like 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was having a hard time with
it
that.
was so fast for me, too.
Yes. You were there in spirit.
Yeah, I was there at Paula Dean's, apparently.
Oh.
We can't rehash. No, that is material from the bonus podcast. I don't want to rehash.
Oh no, we
everything.
talked about it on the Netherblock last week too.
That's true too. Yeah.
I was just saying, I apparently, was confusing people with texts. Because I was sick and full of butter.
I can't believe
Is that like sick and tired?
surprise number one is what I can't believe.
I'm trying to get back to the arena right now. So I
I'm
can
at
see
I
the
it.
am
Schoolhouse.
sick and full of butter of your nonsense.
Sick and
My name is
Tony.
Paula Dean.
The schoolhouse. The schoolhouse.
Alright, well, I will head to the schoolhouse.
A lot of Dan's
Squirrel house.
cryptic messages make sense now.
Dan's cryptic messages, he said?
Yeah, he was sending some weird stuff here and there. I didn't quite catch on.
I thought it was Griffin
Yeah.
that was giving us surprises, not...
There's two. I have two surprises, apparently. And I have to imagine, given some of the things tweeted at me, that this is Dan's surprise. This. I don't know what Griffin's is. We'll find out, maybe.
I'm doing my job in mining in the Nether now that I have steel. I have not time for your surprises.
Steel. It's not Dwarf Fortress.
Iron, whatever. The one metal in the game.
Yeah, and you got it wrong. So what does that say?
And also, gold is still a metal.
I mean, oh, that's fair actually. No,
So many levels.
that's just embarrassing.
Where am I looking at?
Look around.
Look around, look around. So lucky to be alive right now.
What's different?
Can't tell. What?
What's different?
I can't tell if you're trolling me or not.
I see cows, I see the TWA sign. What's different? Oh, the chickens. I see chickens. I'm just so used to seeing chickens everywhere we go that I figured that was just normal
Not
now.
here. Not usually.
That is a lot of
We have to
chickens
cull these.
too.
Tony,
Like,
you'll
holy
be
crap.
happy to know. We have to cull these. I think the server needs these to be
Yeah,
killed.
I can tell from the way the server's running right now that the weight of chickens is dragging it down.
So have at it.
I think the
Slaughter
fastest
away.
way would probably be if we just got lava buckets.
Are you insane? Let's not, without destroying
Yes,
the
the answer to
schoolhouse.
that question is yes.
Kill the chickens, please.
I mean, it also
Tony
cooks
is
it.
insane.
You have the weirdest fascination with having animals, having them drop their flesh already cooked for you. It's very strange.
I mean, that's why you really want a lightsaber, isn't it?
Yes, that's why, for gyros.
Can you do that in real life?
If you cut
So I
somebody
can
with a
have raw
lightsaber,
gyro
you'd have
meat on
like.
a stick, and then
I mean, imagine it.
No,
like
I
you're
mean-
cooking, you're cutting apart a giant piece of cow, and it's just
Oh,
it's
okay.
seared on the outside, so it's like really nice and cooked on the outside, but it's raw in the middle and it's good.
No, I know what it is. I know what the real life analogy is. It's lobster.
what the hell are you talking about?
You kill them and cook them at the same time.
Oh.
Or you could just
Yeah, but you
stab
can
them in
actually
the
have
face.
a cow stay alive after you take like a flank steak off with a lightsaber.
Well, you could just, surgically remove, like, the leg or something. I guess people don't eat the leg parts?
With what? Cows?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Well, no.
They're gonna strip
Yeah,
all the muscle off. That's probably a lot of what like ground beef and stuff is made of.
Yeah, there's something in there. By the way, there's a sign over here that says, "What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?"
Where is this chicken apocalypse at?
It's happening at the schoolhouse.
Oh, okay. I don't ever go there anymore.
No, we've graduated from it.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's weird if you're hanging out at the schoolhouse. Whoa!
Yeah, unless you're a teacher. And then even then
Griffin!
it's pretty weird.
I love you.
Interesting. So that's surprise number 2, I guess.
He's a married man,
Yep.
Griffin.
What? Oh,
He said he loved him. You're seducing him away
so
from,
many
from
chickens.
Ashley.
Why is that Griffin's fault?
Because
Anyone's
he made a
fault.
gift for you, and you fell in love with him.
Oh,
It's a story as old as like Twilight.
Woo!
Because love didn't exist
Story old
before
as
Twilight.
Twilight.
Love didn't exist before Twilight.
Do-do-do-do. Song as old as Twilight. Something in the twilight. This is good XP. I will give it that.
Yeah, it's also a good way to wear down my bow.
Who? How did they do this? Do you think?
Do what? I haven't
Just
seen
like
it.
get a bunch of eggs?
I don't think it's
No,
eggs. I
your
think it's
thing.
like straight up. They were just walking around. They had a bunch of eggs and probably a bunch of seeds and just made them copulate.
Oh yeah, the seeds can make them pop.
Makes
Oh,
sense
these
to
guys.
me.
Wow. Guys that get stuck behind our weird display doors.
Yeah.
They're like roaches
stupid
right now. They're
chickens.
just everywhere. We're gonna be digging chickens out of the schoolhouse for a year.
This is yeah. I didn't realize the extent of this. Are these guys? Did these guys just get out, or did the chickening continue into this area? Oh, for the love of God!
I'm gonna need an accurate chicken count from whoever's editing this. Just a timer on the top.
You know who's editing it.
Are you
Do I
kidding
really?
me? How far does this go? Where do the chickens end? Alright, this seems less chickeny.
I just like.
I wanna go where the chickens end.
Lots of this is the Disney sing song. Netherblock?
The first song was Hamilton, but
No, it was Beauty and the Beast.
no, we're so lucky to be alive now. Look around, look around, look around. That's from Hamilton.
Yeah, whatever.
I hate that I don't want to see Hamilton.
Your weird indie plays. I have to say, I didn't really ever take a side in that whole thing because you're both insane about. With Hamilton, it's a nice overlap of your crazies, but it's in the car with my niece and she was like, "Oh, let's put on the Hamilton soundtrack," and I was appalled at how much I hated it. I could not stand it. I was like, maybe that's a great. I've never heard this before. Then after like 5 songs, I was like, "That yeah, okay. I think I have an idea of what it's like. Can we listen to something else now?" I hated it.
The thing is, like, I like hip hop, and I didn't like any of the songs I've heard from that so far.
It's not hip. I don't know where the hip hop thing comes from. Just because there's no music, it's just bad talking is really what it is.
It's like
done.
being forced to listen to like an open mic night.
Yes, it's like poetry slam. How the hell that became the most biggest
What do you mean
popular?
there's no music? I don't get that at all. Plenty of the stuff is actually sung, and then there's some rap bits as well.
Terrible. Just terrible. Good God.
I don't even know how to interact with your
How that's
like
gotten people like interested in American
non-criticism.
history is beyond me. Like Christ Almighty, just read about it. It's way more interesting to listen to that crap.
Wow.
It was so
Joe's telling us how he really feels.
so bad.
I have so many stacks of eggs and meat.
It didn't get me interested in American history. I already knew the story.
The general plot.
I just like the songs.
No,
Yeah.
no, you. Stop it, Albert. We literally had episodes of the Dirt Block where you're like, and that's when Hamilton blah 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 blah, and I know that because of the play blah blah blah.
It's a reminder. It
You
brought
did
up
not
a
know
lot of
all the
stuff.
little
that-
details about X,
Hamilton,
Y, Z
Burr
things.
doing their duel,
That-
and
yes,
Hamilton
everyone
being
knows
the
that.
guy who did the. Not everybody knows that.
Well, a fair amount of people know that. There's
If you
a
know
peanut
about
butter
the duel,
commercial.
put out like what you actually think it is in the comments section. I want to hear what people are just making up about history.
I want to stop killing chickens, but
Yeah,
I
I do
can't.
too. There's so much. Hey, Cody 2012. Remember that?
Come over here. I mean, there's plenty of
can't.
chickens on the dirt block you can kill.
Yeah, but we're trying to fix the server.
Yeah.
You know,
It's fine over here. Just don't
fine
ever
over
go to
here,
that
too.
chunk again.
just abandon our entire world.
Yes. Are you guys excited for Minecraft on the Switch?
Nope.
Like being cross-platform?
That's gonna be interesting. Yeah.
I am. I am looking forward to being able to mine. Well, hopefully it'll work that way, where I can get in the Realm server and be
Yeah,
able
I
to mine
asked
and stuff.
actually. Didn't I ask that? Will they have realms?
the
I think you
handheld?
answered with a pun.
I
Didn't until you
have
informed
not-
me.
I think that there will be.
I
That's
am
the
looking
way-
for a couch game, and that would be awesome if I could work on the realm on the couch. 'Cause I don't have enough couch gaming. I'm tired of my desk.
And somehow that's our entire business plan.
Joe sits on his couch. Profit?
It's better than Microsoft's. Hide our games behind weird, obscure sign-ins that no one has. Stupid bastards.
Oh yeah, don't you? Everybody loves it when you force people to sign up for your service.
Yes.
Well, especially, I will say, like, the one that people have learned to deal with is Steam. I remember the first time I got a disc for Half-Life 2, and I just was so infuriated that I had to, like, install this service that I was never going to use.
I can see that enraging you. But yeah,
it wasn't enraging. I just looked for a workaround. I was like, somebody has to help me install this.
This is stupid. Oh my god, so many chickens. Yeah, I agree. They became the industry standard, and it's a better service now. At the time, I was like, well, I have to be online to play games? When is that gonna happen? This is stupid. But,
I don't even think you have to be online.
Well, whatever.
You just had to use their, like, client
Something like that.
to get to the games.
Yeah, that was why my friends actually hated Steam back in the day. It took them like 8 or 9 years to forgive Steam for that. I'll never forgive you, Origins.
I guess, if they hadn't done that, then maybe, I don't know. I can't figure out, oh, what is this?
That was very eloquently put out.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
I don't know what that was.
Okay.
I dug into a wall and there was a bomb. A thing just exploded.
I think I
like
might
a
have
trap.
set that a long time ago. I can't remember exactly, but I think I did that.
It was an observer box.
What?
Did you set up an observer box, Tony?
What's
an observer box?
Yeah, what's an observer box?
I could not tell you. I just clicked on it. It says observer.
Who? What?
I don't know how to do anything other than read the text that's in front of my eyeballs.
What says server?
Observer.
Thank you. What says that?
The block. You know how they have netherrack blocks and cobblestone blocks and all these other kind of blocks? This one says observer on it. It looks like some kind of weirdo chest. No! 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 There's another one!
Big house gone bye-bye.
Oh, they keep blowing up! What the heck?
This is the greatest thing to listen to.
Yeah, where are you, Al? Like, where?
I'm in the nether!
Where?
Future
In the
Joe,
nether.
do not cut to Al's screen during any part of this. If you do, cut to just a still frame of him standing there doing nothing.
Over here, just sort of away from, right close to my, my nether portal. By the staircase?
Alright.
That goes to Griffin's?
I'm looking for the Bilderberg base.
Eggs?
Okay.
Yes.
This is insane. There's gonna be more. I know there will be.
I wonder if that's Griffin's. Cluck, cluck, Joe.
No,
Hope you are
Griffin's-
excellent today. I actually didn't see this the first time out because of all the frickin' chickens.
Alright, I'm near the
Okay.
Bilderberg base. Near the staircase.
You died.
It's weird because I uncover it and it blows up the instant I uncover it. I've
Sounds so
never
weird.
had... do you know of a block that does that? Just sort of natively?
Well, now I
Oh, the
do.
observer block.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I do. You're just like, oh, what's weird about that? It's weird.
What? Why are there frames? You can go there.
I'm a little bit afraid throwing all these eggs in the nether.
The first one I got,
don't-
when it blew up, it mined itself. The second one
You sound like
blew
the
itself
craziest of the crazy people right now.
I
don't
saw
know
it,
what the
it
hell
blew
you're
up.
talking about.
up. I conquered.
So, Al, I'm going to be pretty disappointed in you if you didn't understand what happened in Westworld. Did you know the music that was playing whenever the Akuna thing happened?
when?
Whenever she did her dance?
Oh, no, I didn't.
It's a Wu-Tang Clan song. God damn it. You didn't put that in
I
your
don't
recap.
listen to
You didn't put
Japanese
that in your
music.
recap. That's like awesome. It was great. And you didn't even talk about it.
I don't listen to Japanese music.
I bet you didn't even know it was
pretty funny.
painted black earlier in the episode too.
No, I know Paint It Black. Plus, they already did that in season 1. It's a whole callback thing
Yeah, but
to the episode 1, season 1.
that was.
I think it's episode 1.
No,
season.
that's like the second episode where they're ending it with the whole like Hector thing and everything. I'm just very disappointed in you right now that you didn't do enough research.
Yeah, Al.
I like yelling. Okay, whatever.
I mean, it's literally the song where like the whole dollar bills y'all thing came from. It was awesome.
Al.
I didn't. Okay. Why are you? Oh, you're chickening. You want to see this observer box?
Sure.
Sure. Where are you?
I mean, Tony's here.
Can you see me?
Oh wait, that's you,
Christ
Joe.
almighty! We're down to a lean 3 now, and no one can still understand who anyone is.
You're very transparent. Okay, you ready?
Where are
Yes.
you guys?
I want this back.
I'm by the
Did you get it?
village
get it.
sniper tower portal. Where are you guys? Where?
Somewhere else. I don't know. I came in through the schoolhouse.
It's right here. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a measurement block that allows you to have something trigger when certain quantities are met. I think I have heard about that. I never seen one. I certainly didn't know before.
Are the what's the other surprise that Griffin gave us in here?
I don't know.
Have you been to the Netherblock yet?
I haven't been to the Netherblock. I was getting some block for the Netherblock.
This is the Netherblock, so you need to go there to see
Okay,
it.
I thought it was going to be
I don't
in the
wanna
Nether.
spoil it. No, well, who knows? They're full of surprises, apparently. If you see a weird block, though, that I'm just saying, run away. I'm warning y'all now. If you get one, that may have been the only. Oh, okay.
I'm not going to accept this whole like xenophobic block thing that you have, like towards other blocks.
Listen, they need to do things through the legal channel. They want to be blocks in my Nether.
Yeah, they need to assimilate to our Nether.
I have so many feathers.
Speak English, darn it.
Such wood. So feather.
I think they can only speak chicken.
That's racist. Racist against chickens.
Yeah,
Tony.
it's like whenever you're talking about Chinese people and you're like, oh, that chimichang talk.
Yeah.
Why, Al?
Why do you do that? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to the company, really.
Yeah, like, do we need to call HR?
Yeah. Isn't Al
We
head
don't
of
have
HR?
HRs. Yeah.
We gotta look at the organizational
Who
chart.
HR's the HR?
I knew I was
actually
gonna
have one
regret
now.
that decision. Damn it. Alright, I'm heading somewhere to do
That
something.
must happen, right?
I mean, is
What?
it better to have?
Are there HR firms that work for HR firms?
Surely.
Yeah, sure. That's like
Do they HR for each other? Do they,
I mean,
are they
somebody's
like,
got to be in charge of hiring and all that sort of stuff.
No, it can't be. It can't be back and forth, right? Because then you could do
infinite
a.
loop of HR.
I'll get your back if you get mine. So you have to have a triangle of HRs, right? You have to have like, okay, I'm gonna HR for you. You're gonna HR for this third party, and then the third party is gonna HR for me.
They gotta find the third party ones have to find the third party other people so that they can properly HR, so there's no conflict of interest whenever they're.
What the hell are you people talking about?
Also, is it better that we picked Al for this because we don't have a human doing HR, or is it worse because he doesn't understand humans?
Listen, the robot intern has not been the same. I don't think Al. I think it's worse for everyone. Thus far, I have not really encountered HR, but I imagine it's going to be a horrible experience when I do.
It's always so much paperwork.
Like in your life?
No, of course I have. I was
okay.
following the joke with you being in charge of HR.
Oh, I thought maybe you were saying just in general, like you didn't want to have to deal with
I
that.
missed the
no.
yes and Albert.
I said in your life. I didn't say you're wrong.
Nope.
Yes and isn't. I just misunderstood what he was saying.
Yes, and?
So then I continued talking with my basic what I had with my knowledge.
What?
When I basic what I had with my knowledge.
English be damned.
I'm trying to go with the flow. You said yes and I was like, I'm gonna honor this. This is something that I want to do better, and I'm gonna say a thing that is answering the question yes and.
I mean, if we're being honest, your fumbling with yes and is pretty much gold. So, way to make it work.
I heard some people doing improvisational, like singing / poetry
Sounds like my nightmare.
yesterday.
It's like Hamilton.
Oh man. Well, I mean, I thought Hamilton was good, so I couldn't tell. The poetry they came up with
did
in
you?
like the spur of a moment was good.
Have you heard of
Yes.
It's
The
about
Wu-Tang Clan?
Alexander Hamilton. The president.
The $10 founding father that got a lot farther by being a lot smarter by working a lot harder.
I mean, there is some truth to that. He worked pretty hard.
Okay, it's nuts. Yeah.
I think Joe's just mad about the pro-immigrant message.
Yes. This damn.
Where was Hamilton born? Like Jamaica or something?
Yeah. His mom died when
Jamaica?
he was like 12 or something.
Was it Jamaica? That was the Bahamas.
It's an island nation in the
Is
Caribbean.
Jamaica not in the Bahamas?
No, Jamaica is not a Bohemian island. The Bahamas are an independent nation, Albert.
The Bahamas aren't Bohemian!
Well, the Bahamas are an independent
wrong
nation.
here.
Bohemia's in Europe!
We need an HR department.
I know that!
But the Bahamas are an
Need a legal
independent
department, I
nation,
can tell you that
and
much.
Jamaica is an independent nation.
Yeah.
And are they both islands?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Close enough.
There. Ah,
It's all out there by Australia.
another demographic gone.
see, like, one is Bob Marley and the other is Kimbo Slice. Just remember that.
Is it? Are you gonna
Yes.
try to propagate this nonsense that New Zealand is different from Australia too?
Oh my god, have you heard that Australia doesn't exist?
I'm assuming
flat
this is a
earthers?
flat Earth thing.
Yes.
I have not heard this. Do tell.
It was, yeah, well, I mean, it's... Okay,
Is
the
it
best
just
part-
because they're on the bottom and like we're sick of dealing with Australia's on the bottom? So
I feel like this
Yeah.
one might be people just making it up for flat earthers
This
at
is
this
the
point.
thing,
This
though.
is, like,
In the discussion I saw, the assertion was, yes, Australia's fake because nothing can exist on that part of the map. It's a made-up place to make, globetards feel
nothing can
better.
exist on that part
yeah,
of the
you
map.
can go to Sydney.
No, that's a fake... Everyone's in on it, Tony. Everyone.
Yeah, but how do you explain Russell Crowe?
I mean,
I didn't know he was from Sydney, so
Well, I'm saying he's
mind
Australian.
blown.
he's Australian.
I don't know if he's
What
from
about
Sydney.
all of the English ships?
He
Well,
might
that was
be.
part of it too. The English ships that were carrying prisoners were actually just sunk outside the harbor, and it was a...
I mean, that
Mass
I could see
genocide.
happening. Like, I could see the British people being like, we're sending them to the new colony. And they just, like, throw them
Plenty
overboard.
of places to run and play.
Yeah.
All right,
Like, you don't understand. You guys don't understand. He's going to be so much happier. He's going to have a job on the farm and everything.
The best part was, though, in this... I'm assuming it was Reddit. In this thing, there was people, flat Earth believers, being like, look, I'm not this crazy. Like, I believe in the flat Earth, but this is nuts. I was like, you believe in the flat Earth, though? It was wonderful. I love the internet. Where the hell am I?
I am refreshed to find that there is some limit of like, okay, maybe not that one.
My art refreshed.
I art.
Ooh.
I'm not feeling all that refreshed. I'm a little parched.
All right, to the Netherblock.
It's dark out. Yay.
Schoolhouse Al Dingriff. Schoolhouse Al Dingriff.
So did you kill all the chickens?
I killed a lot of the chickens.
Yeah, I killed quite a few.
It's dark
I'm
currently,
trying
by
to
the
figure
way,
out
if you're
what
looking at
time
placing
it
blocks.
is in game.
The moon is going down. It's almost
Player
on the
house?
horizon.
All right, so
What's Player House?
it's almost
House.
morning.
What the
How
hell?
did I
would say
turn off
another
auto
minute.
run?
You're carrying too much.
I'm
The
encumbered.
enemy's nearby. Oh, hello.
Oh, do you not? Do you just you just run all the time?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't realize
Well,
it, but
how
you're
about-
running right now.
I thought this was a zombie, but it was a horse with good in diamond armor.
This way to fourth
I
room
should probably turn
supplies.
that on. I have to hold the little paddle on my.
Oh, that's sprint. It's different.
Oh,
I was
a
like
walk.
walking slowly. It was like control. It's like scooching.
Is this the arena? Why isn't the arena portal marked?
oh, you were crouched.
I like this new dome thing that we got going over here.
That's the thing
Oh, we have a dome?
that
we
Griffin
got a
built.
dome.
Yeah, you built an extension on the glass tunnel.
Oh, that's why, because it's probably green glass.
Yeah.
Again, I'm rubbing my face on it. It feels so good. Oh.
Somebody isolate that.
Can
and
you
make
see
it
the
a
light
text
from my
message
torch,
noise.
Tony?
And my torch. What? Hello.
I'm just wondering. I'm holding a torch, but it's not behind Tony. I don't know if he sees the ambient light that it
I do
casts.
not.
There's a horse up here. I'm not sure.
That's interesting. Is this a zombie? That's a zombie.
It's light out,
Hi,
by the way.
zombie. Yeah, he's got a hat on though.
Al, how was zombies?
It was fine.
It was fine is probably the worst. It tells you nothing about the movie or your take on it or what you thought, and it doesn't give you...
I made a whole AVA about it. I like worked for months to build like a joke-filled appreciation of the movie, and you're like, okay, yeah, but break it down into like 3 seconds for me.
Welcome to
Yeah, welcome to
showbiz,
the
kid.
internet. Like, if you
Who
can't put
cares
it in a
about your hard
tweet,
work?
if you can't put it in a tweet, it doesn't exist.
Yes.
I'm disappointed that there weren't any zombie elephants. That's what I can say about that movie. Like, they have elephants, but for some reason they're like, but the elephants, they don't turn into zombies.
I can tell you why. We actually had dead elephants too?
No, you don't have to kill the thing to turn it. It just has to get bitten.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming dead things froze up too, right?
Not in this one. No.
Anyway, did an elephant get bitten? Did they come right up against an elephant turning and be like, well, elephants don't turn?
I mean, would a zombie be able to break the skin of an elephant?
No, the way they hand wave
well?
it is that elephants don't have any natural predators.
Okay.
So nothing would bite them.
Gotcha.
But they're zombies! They don't think like that! Like, zombies will go after anything. That's the whole point of them being zombies, and then we didn't get a zombie elephant in our
I'm assuming
movie.
that's too hard to... That's just too much CGI? It's more difficult to do?
Well, I mean, the zombie lion was too much CGI, but it didn't stop him. The dude in the gorilla suit was... Whew.
Alright, well,
dude
the
in a
check
gorilla
counts
suit.
then, that's why. There's footage somewhere of a zombie elephant.
Plus, they do have CG elephants in there. They ride on an elephant at one point. It's just not a zombie elephant.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the check
They have
counts.
zombie giraffes.
They had to do rewrites. Somewhere on a hard drive in some special effects studio is all the footage you're talking about, and they're just sitting on it because the Asylum's account ran dry.
Because they can't afford chairs.
What?
That's
where they're sitting on it.
Yeah, but that's not the Asylum. I'm talking about... They might do good work outside of the Asylum. They might have a thriving
No,
cash
the Asylum
flow.
has in-house guys.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, they use Fiverr.
They used to contract with a special effects company called Tiny Juggernaut, but they hire their own guys now. It's faster.
Yeah. Quality doesn't matter, so...
All that Asylum trivia that you've come to love from the Netherblock. Name the company that the Asylum used to contract for their terrible special effects.
Juggalos.
No.
Juggernaut.
Wow, that sounded like
Tiny
it's going to go
Juggernaut.
somewhere inappropriate in some way.
I mean, a jigger's not
your favorite
that
Winnie the
like
Pooh character?
inappropriate. A jigger is like what you use whenever you're measuring out drinks.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
Yes.
it? Is it like a jig? Like I danced a jig?
I mean, you could do a
Yes,
jig
you
while
dance.
you're doing
That's
the
where it
jig.
comes from, Albert. Traditionally, you would hold a pint glass and dance a jig, and whatever spilled out was what you poured into the drink.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. The way you said it was so confident, I think you wanted me to believe you, but I don't.
You could tell because Tony backed me up. That's the real tell. Wait, they're agreeing. This can't be right.
Well, I assume he's sort of paying you back for hating on Hamilton.
Yes, we coordinate these sorts of things. Like we're just united in our hatred of that.
So which one of you should I report the sexual abuse to?
Probably your priest.
Or of.
I
Or
forget
from.
which HR person
Yeah.
I need to talk
Talk to the priest so he can participate.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry,
gonna
like we were
say,
talking about all sorts of things, and when it gets spotlight up in here, it's too far.
That raises the question too of like internal affairs and police departments, right? Like what happens if those guys are crooked?
I'm sure they.
Who investigates them? The FBI?
Yep.
Maybe, I guess.
I mean, the FBI was spying on the CIA. Things like that happen.
Yeah.
It was spying on Trump, apparently.
Thanks, Obama.
That's a weird, like, we've gotten into an odd segment of American politics where Trump will say a thing, and it'll kind of be true, but then people argue, like, he said, so there was the FBI did, like, have a guy talk to some people in his campaign, and Trump tweets out, like, they report the FBI infiltrated my campaign, and they're like, well, it's not, like, they didn't infiltrate, because, like, he wasn't part of the campaign, but, like, the substance of the idea that, like, they were spying on him, or at least his people, was true.
Turns out he's a divisive character.
Yeah.
It also turns out in politics, you just need to yell whatever it is as strongly and emphatically as you possibly can, and that's how you win.
Or tweet it at 3 in the morning.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. There was something else that happened recently where he said something in a certain way, and, like, the way he said it.
It's a lot of things. I think I've noticed that happening a lot, where as a annoying literal pedant, I'm like, well, technically, that's not inaccurate, but everyone loves to just scream and jump up and down and yell things, so I'm just like, well, I'm going to stay out of this.
It's like whenever you get your coffee in the morning, you're like, what are we outraged at today?
Yes.
So I can tell you. Do you want to know the fun thing that we're outraged about today?
Sure. Shoot.
Roseanne? Trump tweeted out, looking forward to the jobs report this morning, before the jobs report came out, And the jobs report, the way it's set up, is like this ultra secret, like they don't tell anybody until like a set time, and the reporters are sequestered who are going to report on it. And then like they say, okay, go, and like they all sort of dash off their stories really quick. They probably have a template where they can just put the number in. It's either it's good or it's bad, like just sort of pre-made. But Trump, ahead of that, tweets, looking forward to them jobs numbers. And so everybody's like, well, is he like giving it away? And then somebody's like, well, yeah, but he's the president. He can declassify whatever he wants to. So the fact that it's secret doesn't really matter.
In general, I think we all have better things to do with our time. But no one listens to me. Look, you could build a giant Netherblock.
I did see that tweet and assume, like, I guess the jobs are good right now. Because he wouldn't have said, looking forward to seeing those numbers if he knew it was going to suck.
He might have just assumed that by him being in office that they were good, though, so...
Yeah, narcissists tend to just believe everything
Can't wait to see how awesome things are going.
Yep.
That's possible. I mean, they covered that in the thing, but that was the kerfuffle for today on the Friday we're recording this.
I'm so glad I knew nothing about that until now.
Yeah. I feel like my life is now slightly
in my back pocket.
Disenriched by knowing that.
Disenriched?
Yes.
It's a cromulent word. Oh, hot takes.
Hey, that's what we should be trying to tag our SEO on, just like make sure everything's hinging on like our political ideals.
This one's gonna have a thumbnail. There's got to be a Trump skin in Minecraft,
right?
There
is. There's got to be like a perfect one where the hair is like animated.
Can they do that? I guess they have like the slightly more three-dimensional ones now. That's one thing I'm looking forward to with Minecraft on the Switch. Which by the way,
oh damn it! I was just about to say that.
Oh, well, you go ahead.
Yeah, you beat me. Well, now it's ruined. I was going to make a joke out of it, being like, that's what I'm really looking forward to on the Switch, is the Trump skin, because they'll have better...
Oh, no, I was going to say literally the Mario and Luigi skins.
Yeah, see? Mine was better. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you should...
Like, okay, well, read the script next time, Al. It's hard work writing those setups like that. You can't just steal punchlines and just say actual opinions. Do not huff. But this soul sand here, so stupid.
I mean, did you not have a shovel?
I put it there.
Oh. Why?
I don't know. Now it annoys me whenever I go past it. I put it there to annoy people, actually, so there's that.
I am very curious about those observer blocks. I wonder who did them. I'd love to know.
Where?
I'd love to know how they work.
What exactly happens? If you touch an observer block, you explode?
I don't think I touched it. So it was exposed to the air, and then it like something
potassium?
blew up. Yeah.
And it observed you? Is it when something passes by it? I'm gonna Google this real quick.
That would be great.
Are we talking about like the observer effect here? Things are going through slits?
Yes.
And one explodes?
What are we playing? Minecraft.
Let's keep it family friendly, Tony.
An observer is placed
it's
just
family
like a
friendly
piston.
so long as nobody's observing that.
That was one thing I found out. There's a reasonable amount of SEO in Minecraft potentially for having the word family friendly in your thing, but we can't do that.
That's off-brand.
We can.
Not us. Can we?
Do you care if we get more people getting hits?
Oh, no, I'm curious. Like, I would love to... Next week, I want to do the family-friendly challenge. Where we'd have no innuendo.
Hey, innuendo is all over, like, kid stuff. It just has to be vague innuendo.
Okay.
That is true. You watch, like, The Muppets, or I watch things I watched as a kid, and I'm like, there's a lot of adult jokes in here. That's usually the things that do well, actually.
Yeah.
Because the adults can stand to put them on.
Yeah, it's like in The Incredibles. He, like, bangs his wife, like, 12 times in one sequence.
What?
Remember, he's getting all fit, and she just keeps grabbing him and dragging him back to the room?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I also had that same reaction. Just like, oh, I guess that is what was happening.
Yeah.
Huh.
As an adult, you're like, this makes sense. What do you think of as a kid when you see that?
I saw that as an adult.
I know, but what do the kids think when that's happening? Like, boy, she must really want to talk to him real hard in that room. So an observer block just emits a redstone pulse when the block it's pointing at is updated. So someone triggered you somehow.
Triggered.
It's a way to set a bomb. It's an easy way to set a bomb.
They set Al up the bomb.
Yes. It's I don't know where to go to dig netherrack anymore. I make steps down. That's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, you can go in any direction.
Yeah, it's literally everywhere. The whole world is made of it. It's not even like the dirt where you could mine it out.
You can't jump off of the terracotta platform anymore. without taking a hit. I didn't feel like taking a hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should have probably just passed it then.
I don't know where Rich... That's what it is. Damn Rich. I don't know where the good mining is anymore. That's what I'll phrase it that way.
I'm doing my thing over here, just sort of by my portal.
I don't know where anything is. There's a good wall. I'm heading this way. Or every time I head towards a good wall, there's a giant...
You say this every week, and I don't understand how you haven't learned...
I'm not bothering to.
...the basic geography of, like, there's 3 places. There's, like, Griffin's place, there's the portal where we go to the thing, and then there's the portal to go to my house.
Now there's
so
a new
many
portal
places
for
than
supplies.
There's so many more places
There's
than
a
that.
new portal for 4th room supplies.
Well, that's the problem. You're trying to remember all those places.
Yeah, right.
Narcissism for the win.
Also, the way I mine is I find a wall and I just go straight into it until I die.
And the way I do it is I try to make as many dangerous holes as possible.
They call me crazy.
I just fell through a
I think
random hole.
that's about going to do it for this week, gentlemen.
Really? Oh god.
It's been
We're
like
at 38 minutes. Oh, stupid gas. Hold on. If somebody wants to do the outro while I mess with the gas, make sure you remember to ask for subscribers. Oh, I got him in 1 hit. Okay.
Are you bad
That's
at
it for
games
this
too?
week, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, subscribe to our channel. We'd love more subscribers.
Whoa.
We've set a goal for ourselves that's way, way too high on the subscriber side, and the person who set the goal is really starting to panic that he won't be able to get there. So please smash that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to become a patron if you have not done that over at patreon.com/Human Echoes. Patrons make the wheels turn, and they are an awesome part of our Human Echoes family. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
But we love you.
We do love you.
Hey guys, Albert here. Thanks for checking out our video. If you like the videos that we make, you should check us out over on patreon.com where you can help support the stuff that we do. Consider clicking that little P and becoming a patron. Thank you.